system. So here I'm going to showing you guys some functional requirements of how this learning system look like. Okay, please can you take me to sign in?
Redirecting you to the
Thank
sign-in
you.
page.
Okay, so if I log in as an administrator, so I want to walk you guys through on the building steps of this e-learning, although it's not complete yet, but it has some functionalities that will lead you guys to be able to know how to do some advanced stuff for the e-learning system. So remember this is an e-learning system for Tetra institution, and you can see that we have some functional requirements of our starting steps of the e-learning system, and only the administrator can control these modules, right? So if you check, we have the dashboard that will show the analytics, right, of what has been happening in the entire system, right? So we have the application logo where I can then put the application logo and then change the pictures and then change the colors for the institution that we use this application here, right? Then we have the faculty. Remember in a Tetra institution, right? So every institution has a faculties. So there is a faculty module, right, where you can add, where you can delete, and then where you can update, and then where you can edit a particular role, and where you can and delete a particular role, and also where you can search, right? So there's it. Here's where you can add it, right? So we also have a department module, right? Yeah, because in this application here, we use the relational database management system, and every module is here related. Remember that every department here belongs to a particular faculties. So, and here every programs here belong to a particular department. So we have a session where the computer keep tracks of the session. We have a semester where the computer keep track of the semester, and we have a flag grade. Now, the reason for this having a flag grade here is we don't want to we don't want to have a static grade for a particular institution. So there are some institutions that prefers CA1, CA2, CA3 and exam. There are some institutions that prefer just CA1, CA2 and exam. So there's some institution that prefer CA1 and exam. So anyhow you want to set the configuration for your institution, right? And anyhow you want to set the scores because some institutions that has 10 in first assessment, 10 in second assessment, 10 in third assessment, and then exam. While there are some institutions that have 40 in assessment and then 60 in exam. So anyhow you want to set the assessment, right? So this grade flag will enable you to set it the way you want it. So that's why we made it dynamic instead of static, right? So we have a level down. This level keep track of all the levels in the institution. And we have a credit load. Now this credit load keep track of all the credit loads for each of the program, right? All the credit loads for each of the program past semesters, right? So this keep tracks of it. So now this course type keep track of the course type like the um, elective, mandatory, and then required, right? They keep tracks of it as well after it because if you open it, we'll have yes, required, mandatory, elected. So it depends on the institution, depend on the name you want to give it, right? So this is just what this handles it. So we have courses here. So these are all the courses, right? These are all the courses. Now this table only keep track of all the courses. It doesn't keep track of any course that belongs to a particular department, right? So just keep track of all the courses here, right? So then we also have what we call departmental courses. Now these departmental courses is the table that enables the computer to understand all the courses that belong to a particular department. Remember, this table keep track of all the courses and these department courses because every department have a code for their courses, right? So we have a course here which this table will install all courses, and this department course is to select each of the courses which is stored here and then put a code for it and then a unit for that because every department there are some instances where two departments may have the same course but not the same code, right? Uh, or not the same unit. So what the department course does is it enables you to segment your own and then give your own any units that you want to give it. So we made it dynamic, right? So assign courses, this is where we assign courses to instructors, right? These are where we assign courses to instructors. And then the alert, this to will keep track of any notification messages made by the admin or whoever that is issued this module to handle, Right? It can be HR or it can be any can be program officer to handle this module. So this is a carousel module, right? So this is a carousel module like where we can change carousels for our our front page, like this front page here. This front page here where we can change carousels for this front page here. Right, so you can see this front page, everything you see here is dynamic. Everything you see here in this front page here is dynamic, ranging from the start down to the finish, from the menu down to the last page, everywhere is dynamic. Where we can be able to search for a particular stuff here, everything is dynamic here, right? We're bringing it down to our board. So the reason for this board is if I don't want to like operate if I don't want to operate
How can
anything
I
here,
assist
so
you
this
today?
bot will aid me to be able to do anything I want, right? As long as I'm a registered user, right? So let me go back
Redirecting you
here.
to the sign up
Okay,
page.
thank you. So now we have understood the carousel. Now these are the roles which I've explained in the previous lesson. The role access, the users I've explained in the previous lesson. These are the student users, and these are the role assignments, and this is the privilege, right? But all the more modules that we added here the other more modules that we added here have the system modes on as we complete the implementation stage because we have more than 1,000 modules to do because we have a structured architecture of this full e-learning system. So this is the admin side for now, right? So there are some that I didn't actually do here. You can see the menus, you can see all the menus here, right? You can see the role management, you can see the settings, and also you can see the audit log, right? Keep track of all the audits. So this is not all the functionalities for the admin. There are more than 500 modules I have not implemented yet, but as I do implement it, I'll to showcase it. But if you want to learn how to build this on field to contact me, I'm going to teach you how to do this securely and how you can be able to do this effectively because this our intention was to make this is to make this fully AI proctoring system, full e-learning and full portal, institutional portal and e-learning system. That's what I aim here. Right? Full e-learning portal and e-learning system. Everything, every package will be here. So we have more than 1,000 modules to design. So we will design every day. So we don't rest. So we are working every day to make sure that this work effectively well. But if you want to do this on your own, feel free to contact me. I will teach you. It's very, very simple. Right? It's very, very simple. The more advanced stuff so we show here. So in next lessons in next video, I'm going to show you guys the structure models of what we're doing. Thank you and God bless you.